Hi, I'm Nicole, and I have a job interview today to become a librarian at the local library. Thomas Edison, Eli Whitney, or Mary Shelley. These are all people who are considered innovators in their field, as well as creative. What better place is there to learn about creativity and them but at the library? You can read their biographies and their published works. You can also look up creativity and innovation to create your own definitions and see what you have inside of you to work with. Some people may need more encouragement than others, but we are all creative. The programs that this library offers, as well as up-and-coming programs, will help foster that creativity, and that is what I plan to bring to the table. Wish me luck.
Tell me, how would you define creativity or innovation?
Many people think innovation means technology, but that's not always the case. While creativity and innovation are linked, it is not an exclusive relationship. I read that somewhere. Creativity, to me, is taking something old and improving it, building on it, making it different. Innovation is what makes your creation unique, like a new invention that helps people with a problem they were previously struggling to solve. I once read that school libraries can lead schools to embrace innovation, think outside the box, and address real-world problems. I think the same can apply to public libraries and their communities. Creativity encouraged in the library will carry over into academics and other aspects of life, helping to foster a growth mindset for children and adults alike. I know that in the library system, creativity and innovation are not just found amongst the shelves. The library staff is continuously brainstorming to provide new ideas, to bring people to the library, to get more people involved in projects and fundraisers. They consider creating new and different ways to raise money or literacy awareness a personal challenge. I know your librarians are also looking for ways to get more teenagers involved in library events, which will help keep them out of trouble and off the streets. This staff is a well-oiled idea machine.
What do you know about our current programs and operations?
Well, one in particular that I think is brilliant is how you handle the rental fees for the new books and DVDs. DVDs are $3 and the new release books are $2, yes? I know that they are cash only, and many people, like myself, rarely have cash on them anymore. With the book exchange, you have found a way to save money by getting newer books into the library for much less than you would from a publishing house, and it allows people to bring in rental fees. The rates paid per book are 25 to 50 cents for paperbacks, depending on the size, and $1 for hardcover. I like that the library will apply this money to the rental fees, or any outstanding late fees a patron has incurred. And it never expires, so people can hold that in their accounts until they need it. Of course, some people donate books for free, and that's great too. Any books that do not get put on the shelves get sold at biannual book sale to raise money for the library, so it's a win-win situation. It's a very creative solution to the cash-only problem.
How do you think libraries have changed over the years, and why?
Because libraries are funded by state and local governments, they need to find innovative ways to get funding. To do that, they need to keep patrons coming to the library, whether it is for books, to use the computers, or for the free continuing education classes that are offered. To keep the library alive, the staff needs to keep creative problem solving at the forefront of their minds. The continuing education classes must be kept updated, and new ones can be added based on public surveys. I know that people look forward to the biannual book sale each year, and I'm always eager to see what the other two fundraisers will be since they change every year. I think it keeps things interesting. Without creativity and change, the library would fade away, and it is important to keep our rural libraries alive.
Here we see a lot of young children. One of the issues we are having is bringing in families, especially with the middle or high school children. Do you have any thoughts about that?
Well, a lot of the activities that the library plans are geared toward families with younger children, or just younger children themselves. If we want to promote literacy for all ages and drive home the point that reading and enjoying another world is not nerdy, we need to create events that will, hopefully, attract teens and young adults, as well as families. I would propose events that are less for younger children without excluding them. There can be theme days based on popular classics for tweens, teens, and young adults, with books like The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins, the Harry Potter or Fantastic Beasts series by J.K. Rowling, or even the Star Wars series, which is written by too many authors to name. There can be cosplay contests, which is different than a costume contest in that you're trying to create a character, not make a new one, or make a themed outfit. Trivia, scavenger hunts, photo booths, and themed games with prizes to get the older kids involved. We can get the community involved by asking to borrow costumes from the local theater or college theater groups, or ask local businesses for donations for prizes. Asking for volunteers to work the photo booths and do photo manipulation for free in exchange for adding to the experience of their resume, or even asking teens who enjoy playing with software like that if they would like to participate would be a good idea as well.
What about teens who are too cool to hang out with their parents?
I know the library is a safe zone, so parents can feel completely confident in dropping their children off there for the afternoon. All volunteers and staff are subject to background checks and given procedural instructions on how to handle kids and any situations that may arise. And of course, there will be local officers on hand as well for security and to take in the fun. Aside from events, which can be paid for by fundraising and donations, I would also propose expanding the book collections with more graphic novels and even some popular comic books to bring in different and new readers. Not everyone wants books. Another proposal for something new and different, in an effort to make sure everyone feels inclusive, maybe you could offer drag queen story time. It has been successful in libraries all over the country in drawing more LGBTQ families to the library community and fostering an environment of inclusivity. This would help with the library being an open, interconnected, and flexible space, which will foster creativity.
These are all very good ideas, and I think you will fit in just fine with our team. Welcome aboard.